Hey guys, it's Shelby. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another week of meal planning. I don't know about you guys, but the holiday season, it always gives me a little bit of stress, trying to get everything done. And I know when I meal plan, things run much better. So let me get this camera turned around and I'll show you what I got going on this week.
Monday, we're going to have a berry spinach salad with chicken breasts and a poppy seed dressing. And I love the poppy seed dressing. I'll put the link in the description box below. For dinner tonight, we're having a berry spinach salad. It has fresh strawberries and blueberries and some dried cranberries and some sugared pecans, a little bit of chicken cubed up. Let's see what else. A little bit of blue cheese. And then I made a poppy seed dressing, kind of like the Panera copycat one. And I love this dressing. It has shallots and garlic and a little bit of honey and stuff. I'll put the recipe to this in the description box because it's really yummy, you guys. That's what we're having for dinner. Tuesday, we're going to have the Pioneer Woman's sour cream chicken enchiladas. I'll put the link to her recipe. And it's a really delicious one, but it's not, it's kind of an ugly duckling to look at, but it tastes so good. So I doubled the recipe. I made 2 batches of the Pioneer Woman's sour cream chicken enchiladas with the green chilies, and I made some refried beans. Wednesday, we're going to have like an old-fashioned Cobb salad. Tonight for dinner, we're having a hybrid salad. It's a blend of the 60s iceberg wedge salad and the Brown Derby's Cobb salad. There's a bed of spinach, a wedge of iceberg lettuce, tomatoes, bacon, avocado. I wished that I had some sprouts. I would have put some of that on there, but we're all out. I did have some leftover turkey from the other night, so I added that. I added some blue cheese, some candied pecans, and a little bit of shaved red onion. I think that's it. And a little bit of dressing. So that's what we're having for dinner tonight. Thursday, we're going to have baked potato night. We haven't done this in a long time. It's one of the kids' favorites. I'm going to use one of my compound butters, the chive butter, pull it out of the freezer, and you'll be able to slice it. Anything you don't use, just put it back in the freezer. Very handy. And serving it with a simple salad. We're having baked potato night. We haven't done this in a long time. We're going to have a loaded baked potato and a very simple salad. And I'm using one of the compound butters I made. This was made with a little bit of salt and pepper. And then I put some green onions in my food processor and blended it with some softened butter and put it in the freezer. And look at how wonderful and easy it is on a night like tonight. So we're going to add some sour cream and maybe a little bit of bacon. I made some cheese sauce and we're serving it with a very simple salad. That's what we're having for dinner. This is actually one of the kids' favorites. You could serve it with chili, whatever toppings you like. It's always a fun night. Baked potato night. Friday, I'm making some San Diego style rolled tacos. The last time I made them, you wanted me to make a little video, and I did that, and I'll put the link in the description box. For dinner tonight, we're doing the San Diego style rolled tacos. These have a bed of shredded iceberg lettuce, shredded cheese, tomato, a side of guacamole sour cream, and there's shredded beef on the inside, the corn tortillas with a little bit of hot sauce. And it's a wonderful way to use up any leftover roast beef that you may have. Saturday, we're going to have San Antonio style tacos with some of that leftover roast beef. I'm going to make acai bowls for dessert and Rolo Pretzel Turtles. We're going to keep it very simple tonight, and I just used some more of that leftover roast beef, and we made shredded beef tacos, the Rolo turtle recipe, and it's so simple. Sunday, I'm going to make chicken marsala, steamed rice, spinach, and a lemon buttermilk pie. And this pie is to die for. For dinner tonight, we're having chicken marsala and steamed rice and a little bit of sauteed spinach with garlic and red pepper flakes, salt and pepper. As far as our groceries this week, we need some produce. I'm going to stock up on brats, a little bit of dairy, some dried and canned stuff, and then I want to get some ice cube trays because I want to put up some lemon and lime juice. So let's get to the store and get this grocery shopping done. In this week's grocery haul, I went ahead and picked up some lemons and limes. I want to get those juiced for the freezer in ice cube trays. I got bananas, shallots, garlic, ginger. We have some Mexican food on the menu this week, so I got a bunch of avocados, some tomatoes, a couple of packages of strawberries, 2 heads of iceberg lettuce, 2 packages of baby spinach. As far as dairy items, a couple gallons of milk, a couple things of light cream, sour cream, and then I went ahead and I stocked up on some cream cheese. It was on sale, so I got 4 of those. And then as far as bakery items, I went ahead and I got some corn tortillas. And then everything from this on is kind of like a stock up purchase. I found some persimmons. They're a little bit pricey. They're about $2 a piece, and that was like, ouch. So I just got 6 of them. I'm going to get them processed, and I'm going to keep my eye open for a good price on persimmons. But I'm going to get started, and we'll get these processed, and I'll keep looking for a good price on those. Now, this was the big stock up item this week. Last week it was butter. This week it's brats. And I got a bunch of them. They were on sale. And last week, one of my things that I did for the freezer is I ground up some hamburger from some roasts that I had in that sirloin steak, and I formed them into patties and got them in the freezer. And I want to get these in the freezer as well. I'm going to repackage them into increments of 8 so they match the bun count. It's all about the bun count. But it'll be so handy to have the hamburgers already in the freezer formed and then have these packaged up on nights that we want an easy quick dinner. Okay, when I made the bread last week, I noticed that I was a little low on molasses, so I picked up a jar of that for the pantry. I had a coupon for these. They were 99 cents. So I went ahead and got them. I put them in the cookie jar. And then I purchased some ice cube trays to make pesto and freeze it, and the lemon and lime juice and freeze it. And yeah, I think that'll be great. So let's see here. How much did I spend? $168.76.
So this week I was able to hit that brat sale, and I stocked up and I got them packaged in 8-count packages for the freezer, because you know there's 8 buns, so there needs to be 8 brats. You got to keep the bun count correct.
I got these all packaged up and ready to go in the freezer. And this will be very convenient because now the bun count is right.
I also was able to get that persimmon pureed and put in the freezer. I would like to get some more persimmons, but this week I'm not going to focus so much on my freezer goals. I'm going to do a little bit more organizational goals around the house. I want to get my vanity and my makeup drawer done this week because I've been putting it off for over a month. So that's like number 1 on my list. I don't know if there's something that you've been putting off, but let's try to work together and just get that one little thing that's been nagging you done this week. How about that?
I went ahead and peeled the persimmons, and I have them in my food processor. I'm going to go ahead and get them pureed. Now that the persimmon is pureed, I'm going to put it in 1 cup freezer bags. I went ahead and I got these in the food saver bags. I put them in 1 cup increments because I use persimmon pulp to make this wonderful persimmon bread at the holidays. It is so delicious. My boys love it. And I was tickled pink. I got 3 packages out of the 6 persimmons. So I guess 2 persimmons per cup. Many of you have asked me for recipes for these compound butters, and they're not really like a recipe, but I'm making one right now, so I'm just going to show you how I do it. I have about 3 pounds of softened butter, a little bit of salt and pepper, and then I have some chopped cilantro. And to this, I'm going to be adding this is chopped up ginger. There's a jalapeno pepper. I have a shallot, large shallot, and I have about 6 cloves of garlic. And then I zested a bunch of limes, and I'm freezing the juice in the freezer in ice cube trays, so I didn't want to waste the lime. And I just thought this would be a wonderful combination of flavors to make into this compound butter, and use it for maybe stir fries or any type of like Asian dishes that I use. It would be a wonderful base for. To form the butter logs, all you do is you take some of this butter that you've mixed all of these ingredients into and kind of form it into a log. Take your saran wrap and start wrapping it over. There's a little air pocket there, so what I do is I kind of let it kind of tap it down. Then what you do is you take your fingers and you hold on to the end pieces and you start rolling the log, and what it does is it tightens up and it forms a beautifully shaped log. And then just stick it in your freezer. And then I put it into a heavy duty freezer bag. I'll put all these different logs that I formed into the freezer bag, and I'll label it. And then, you could use this even if you were just making steamed rice and you were serving it with some Asian stir-fry veggies or whatever. Just cut off a little piece and add it to the rice, and you would get all those flavors. So that's how I use compound butters. There's not really a recipe. It's just you put together ingredients that you think make sense in how you cook.
And then finally, I hit this sale on Hatch, New Mexico chilies, and I went ahead and I ordered them, and it was the best experience. I purchased the whole ones because I figured I could use them when I make chili rellenos, or if I had to dice them up, it wouldn't be that big a deal. The fresh ones were all sold out for the season because the peak of the Hatch season is in August, and I guess they just sold out really quick. But they arrived fire roasted, the skin removed. They were packaged for the freezer already, and all I had to do was take them out of the box and put them in the freezer. So I'm excited about my Hatch chilies. And that's about it. That's what I got done as far as freezer prep this week. Pretty excited. It's always, the little tiny little things that you do that add up over time.
I ordered some Hatch green chilies. They just arrived. They're very well packaged. And looks like they're in 5-pound boxes. Let me get a knife and get this open. The chilies come in 5-pound boxes. You can order them whole like I did. These have been fire roasted and the skin taken off, so that's like a big time saver for me. Or you can order them diced. I don't mind dicing them if I use them in that way. And it also gives me the option of making chili rellenos or using them whole, that kind of thing. If you want to order the Hatch chilies fresh, you have to get them in the summer. The peak season when they harvest them is in August, but they take pre-season orders, and they're all sold out for this year. But they still have the frozen, whole and diced. The last I looked on their webpage, I ordered 25 pounds, and I could not be happier. And all the work's done. They're already pre-packaged, ready to go in the freezer. I mean, oh my goodness. Happy girl.
I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Try to get one little thing done that you've been putting off, whatever it is, and happy meal planning. Talk to you guys later.